I mean, if you spend 100 years explaining to them what displacement is, how evacuation takes place, and how a piece of nylon, a bucket of water, a few pieces of wood, and a blanket can determine your life, they won't understand you or feel your feelings. They only see you as an image. I wrote this while I was very sad and my heart was burning when they announced the closure of land crossing and my family is still stuck in Gaza and I was not able to get them out to safety. There is an energy inside me that I really want to scream. We write and explain a lot, hoping that our voice and our call will reach all the free people of the world. We are the rightful owners. We were born and raised on this land, clinging to it and not giving up a single inch of it. 74 years since the Nakba of Palestine. The Gaza Strip is a war-torn area and an area of abject poverty, trapped in 365 kilometers. What remains are feelings of despair, frustration, and helplessness. The conditions in the Gaza Strip are worrying and unbearable and are getting worse every day, weakening their ability to withstand. The people of Gaza deserve to live. The siege must be lifted now. Every night the cries echo from the tents as small children groan on pillows of cold sand without blankets or food. These little ones go to sleep hungry, overcome by the cruelty of deprivation. Their eyes that once shone with hope are now extinguished by the weight of need. Their innocent faces are covered with features of pain far greater than their ages. How can a young heart bear the suffering? And how can a mother's pain be calmed when she sees her beloved child crying with hunger, and she has nothing to satisfy this hunger? The world has never been fair, but in Gaza, we created our own world. Nothing was given to us on a golden platter, but despite that, we lived life contentedly. And we reached what we wanted only through effort and hard work. We were real, content, and satisfied with the world. But everything was taken from us. Getting a drink of water or a piece of bread became a kind of luxury. Staying alive in Gaza became a luxury too. The people of Gaza have been killed every day for a year, and those who survive are killed for the last time. There is Gaza, and there is a whole world. No one in it is innocent of our killing. The injustice and the oppression that is happening in Gaza, there is no mind to believe this. No video, no pictures, no words can speak of the pain and the oppression of people whose entire lives have been oppressed, wronged, and stolen from. We need 1 billion tons of patience and a strength for what is happening in the world. Oh Lord, nothing is impossible for you, and there is no power or strength except with God. It is deadly to put your entire home in one bag and not know where the road is. These scenes are deadly, deadly and heartbreaking. Genocide. Palestinians are facing the risk of deportation. Gaza is experiencing what the mind cannot comprehend. They were left to be slaughtered alone and in every way, and God is the avenger. We are a generation that grew up between the noise of wars and the silence of humanity. We fluctuate and get lost in the surprise of time. We are the generation that matured prematurely. We are afraid of hope. We are afraid of love. We are afraid of joy because we realize that behind every smile, there could be a disappointment of hidden pain. There is no security, no safety, and no stability. Gaza, you have exposed this world that is reeling in the illusions of civilization. You have torn off the mask of civilization that they claim. What kind of a civilization is this that claims to be advanced while it turns a deaf ear to the cries of your child torn apart in the rubble? What kind of justice do they claim while they witness the destruction of your land and have no consciousness? Gaza has exposed all those who traded in human rights slogans and boasted in the name of justice and showed them the truth of their miserable decadence. In Gaza, the masks fell, and the truth of this despicable world that claims humanity, while it is drowning in blood deals and destructive treaties, appeared. The falsehood has been exposed in Gaza, has revealed its wound to tell the universe that this era that claims progress and civilization is nothing but a hollow shell that hides baseness and decadence behind it. 13 months of genocide and a full view of the world. What dignity is left for humanity after all the silence? In Gaza, more than 50,000 martyrs, men, women, and children who saw nothing in their lives but bombing and siege, mothers who said goodbye to their sons without saying goodbye, and elderly people who carried the wounds of years on their shoulders and then met their Lord as martyrs. Thousands of wounded, their blood staining the ground. Every drop a curse on those who let them down, as if the earth is writing its history in blood to bear witness to the betrayal of humanity. Most of the houses have collapsed. It is as if the homeland has become a pile of rubble, and the memories of generations have been buried under the rubble, and people have no refuge but the sky. More than 2 million are besieged and homeless, wandering aimlessly in their land, searching for a piece of bread or a drop of water, as if their great world no longer accommodates them, while the traitors enjoy the illusions of false peace. Gaza, with your wound that never heals, you have exposed all those who turn their faces away from you and close their eyes to your pain. What kind of civilization is this that allows an entire city to be wiped out and an entire people to be besieged, while the world watches as if it were a scene from a passing play? All their slogans glorifying humanity have become empty, and all their claims of human rights are nothing but deals on closed tables. Gaza, you are the scream that resounds in the face of the world, and the symbol that will not be erased from the memory of history.